Watch out now. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Jalea B with another DIY project for you. If you subscribed to my channel after my last video, thank you very much. If you have not subscribed already, go ahead and do that right now. I'll wait. Now, if you still did not subscribe, I saw that. We're gonna move right along anyway. If you can't tell by the title of the video, we're talking about my work from home space, or kind of my lack thereof. Full disclaimer, I'm not actually working from home career-wise, no, but have I convinced myself that I need an office space? Yes. So I've designated this little space next to my kitchen table as my workspace. It's small, but it works for me. Like I said, I'm only doing this kind of as a creative outlet. I'm primarily only like editing videos and that kind of thing, so I definitely didn't need a big space. I actually bought this small glass desk months ago, really, but I haven't really been able to utilize this space like I want to, one, out of laziness, but more importantly, I could never find an office chair that would fit under here, one, two, was reasonably priced, and three, cute. So I decided this is a project for me. I did buy the desk secondhand. I stumbled upon it at a yard sale for $10. I'll introduce you to the desk a little bit more later, but this is the chair that we're going to be recovering. I know, she's not that cute right now, but we're about to make it cute, y'all. I have already gone out and bought the supplies that we're going to need. So let's rewind a little bit. So here's what I came up with so far. I am in the outdoor fabric section, and that's because, of course, even though this is gonna be inside, with it being a computer desk chair, I don't know, whatever you wanna call it, I feel like this would be easy to clean and wipe off. So I'm obviously very committed to the whole animal print thing. I found out that the outdoor fabrics are half off. And we're back. So in addition to the fabric, again, I bought 1.5 yards of this. I picked up some spray paint on the way back. I did get silver because I do want it to coordinate with the desk, but I did not try to match it exactly because that's pretty much impossible. But I did get hammered silver to give it a little bit of texture, mainly because this does have some scratches on it a little bit, and instead of trying to worry about sanding it down, which you wouldn't really do with metal anyway, this will hide any of the imperfections that are on there. It's not a lot, just a few dings or whatever, but I also think that the texture will match well with the print on the fabric. And then I got these decorative nails, and then I got some
baking soda. I got baking soda.
What we're gonna be using this for, I know it says carpet odor eliminator, but it also works on things like this chair. We're gonna be taking off this top layer of fabric, gonna sprinkle some baking soda on top of it to take out any odors that it may have. I did wipe it down with some Lysol when I brought it into the house, but this is good for, I don't know, any odors that may be in there. I wouldn't have bought it if I felt like it smelled weird, but I don't know, you can never be too careful. And then actually we're gonna let it sit in the sun for a little bit because the sun is actually a natural sanitizer, or at least that's what Google says. So if I'm lying, blame it on Google. So, and then I said this already, you need your staple gun. Woo, watch out now. Yeah, we're gonna be using this. So that's pretty much all the tools we'll need, and a hammer for a little bit later. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm starting by taking the seat, separating the seat from the rest of the frame. That's something I always look for when I'm looking for a chair to recover, to make sure that the seat comes off. And the back too, this back does not come off, so I'm probably not gonna remove the fabric from the back. I'm probably just gonna cover it as is. So originally this was sewn, like the cover is sewn to fit this. I don't even know how to sew, not like that. So I will not be sewing a cover back on here. I'm just gonna cut what's already here off. I'm sprinkling the baking soda on top of the seat cushion. We're gonna sit this to the side and then head outside and spray paint while that deodorizes. I usually like to let spray paint dry a full day before I move on, so I'm gonna leave this out in the sun. While that's drying, I'm gonna recover the seat cushion. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is use these, not the decorative pins, but I have some pin cushions around here somewhere. Yeah, so I'm using these quilting pins to hold the place of the fabric before I start stapling it down. So I'm gonna mess with it a little bit to see exactly where I want the fabric to lay before I staple it. It is kind of a weird, the weirdest part will probably be around the edges here, so I don't know, we'll figure out how I'm gonna do that in a sec. Okay, so in some spots, the staples aren't holding as well as I would like them to. They're good as a placeholder for the fabric, but I think just because it's fabric, not like a piece of wood or anything for the staple to really catch to, it's not holding very well. But the decorative nails that I showed you guys in the beginning, I'm going back in, which I planned to use already to go across the top, but they're working really well to hold it in place. Here's one that I've put there already. So now I'm just going across the top with the decorative nails. Then I'm gonna take out some of the staples that really were just hanging on by a thread anyway. So now that the chair is complete, let's get over to the desk area. I did, like I said, buy this desk at a yard sale for $10. It did need a little bit of work. It had some rust at the bottom, but with a Brillo pad and some elbow grease, I was able to get all of that off. And then I did decide to decorate the space a bit. I didn't buy anything new. All these things are repurposed or grabbed from other parts of my apartment, and most of them were thrifted to begin with. I hope you enjoyed this video, this project. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Also, leave a comment and tell me what you think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and make sure you turn the notifications on so you don't miss my next project.